Okay, we're gonna try it again. Um, Resetting seems to have stabilized my internet, and it looks good. Looks good, and it's dropping a little bit, but I mean, we'll keep trying. I'll just keep trying. So I am using the Reina Audrin HD textures mod, and that's probably the only way it works well. And I think it's late. He should.
Kain is deified. The clans tell tales of him. Few know the truth. He was mortal once, as were we all. However, his contempt for humanity drove him to create me and my brethren. I am Raziel, firstborn of his lieutenants. I stood with Kain and my brethren at the dawn of the Empire. I have served him a millennium. Over time, we became less human and more divine. Kain would enter the state of change and emerge with a new gift. Some years after the Master, our evolution would follow. Until I had the honor of surpassing my lord. For my transgression, I earned a new kind of reward. Agony. There was only one possible outcome. My eternal damnation. I, Raziel, was to suffer the fate of traitors and weaklings, to burn forever in the bowels of the Lake of the Dead.
Cast him in.
Tumbling, burning with white-hot fire, I plunged into the depths of the abyss. Unspeakable pain, relentless agony. Time ceased to exist. Only this torture and a deepening hatred of the hypocrisy that damned me to this hell. An eternity passed, and my torment receded, bringing me back from the precipice of madness. The descent had destroyed me, and yet I lived.
Raziel, you are worthy. I know you, Raziel. You are worthy.
What madness is this? What pitiful form is this that I have come to inhabit? Death would be a release next to this travesty.
You did not survive the abyss, Raziel. I have only spared you from total dissolution.
I would choose oblivion over this existence.
The choice is not yours.
I am destroyed.
You are reborn. The birth of one of Kain's abominations traps the essence of life. It is this soul that animates the corpse you lived in. And that, Raziel, is the demise of Nosgoth. There is no balance. The souls of the dead remain trapped. I cannot spin them in the wheel of fate. They cannot complete their destinies. Redeem yourself. Or if you prefer, avenge yourself. Settle your dispute with Kain. Destroy him and your brethren. Free their souls and let the wheel of fate churn again. Use your hatred to reave their souls. I can make it possible. Become my soul reaver, my angel of death.
I never get tired of that intro. I've only played so far, and that intro always just gets me to listen.
These gates twist space, laying a path across great spans. You are weak. You must feed.
The old hunger has left me. I have no desire for blood.
You are changed. Your bloodthirst is replaced by a deeper need. You have become a devourer of souls. To sustain your strength, you must hunt the lost spirits of the underworld and consume the souls of your enemies. Your wings, though ruined, are not without purpose.
God.
Take hold of them as you leap, and they will carry you across.
Yeah, I
this
do have to press A to
chasm.
jump. Lol's God. How are you doing today?
What scabrous wretches are these?
It is weird. It's weird to say it.
Feral hunger has claimed countless souls, spirits who now shall never find their rest.
Should I just call you LG? It doesn't feel right. No, that's weird. Get back here. I don't know. It just was. You want me to just call you by your real name?
These portals are your conduit between the spectral and material realms. With their aid, you may gather matter
Your
and
birth
will
certificate name.
yourself to become manifest in the physical world. This is taxing, however. Your strength must first be fully restored. You require no conduit to return to this plane.
Well, the thing with
You
me
may
is sometimes I
abandon
don't
your
call people
physical
by
body
anything.
at any time.
I just... No, I'm not calling you that. That's weird. Okay, so I need to get to the physical realm. I don't know.
Sustain
It
your
just,
strength
it just
to prolong
is.
your manifestation in the physical world. If you fail to feed or absorb too many wounds, this fragile
I just call
matter will
you.
dissolve.
If you make that your username, I will call you that. But I also think that would be pretty funny if
You
you
are
did.
young yet, Raziel. You still retain many of your vampiric weaknesses. Immersion in water, while not fatal, will dissolve your physical body, forcing your return to the spirit world. Be aware that in the spectral realm, water has neither heft nor
Is
lift.
it?
It stands as thin as air.
Oh no. I burned my feet a little bit. It's so hard to get used to these old controls where you don't use the right joystick to move the camera.
Ah, these creatures.
Do you not recognize them? They are the children of your brother, Duma.
That's impossible. These foul, scuttling beasts could not be kin of our high blood.
Do you suppose that time stood still for you, Raziel? Much has changed since you passed from the world.
That's why they need to remake them.
I knew my opponent's weaknesses.
At least
Suffered
remaster them.
myself.
Like, give
Physical
them
wounds are
modern
fleeting.
controls.
Vampire's immortal flesh begins to close as soon as it is cleaved. Vampires need only fear those wounds that impale or inflame. Water scorches like acid, and fledglings are devastated by sunlight's touch. I would have to modify my tactics to suit my foes.
Can you reach it? Get up there. No? There you go.
Unfettered from the flesh, a creature's soul fades swiftly into the spectral realm. Draw it in quickly, Raziel, or you will be compelled to follow.
There we go. Yeah, there was that group that was buying up every like old company and old IP, and I remember getting a survey from them asking what my feelings on like Legacy of Kain were, and I got so excited thinking they're gonna bring it back. Which is weird because I never like fully played these games. I just played this one like a little bit, and I played a little bit of Defiance. But this game just kind of stuck with me.
My God!
But then that company
The
just
sanctuary of
sold
the clans reduced to ruin.
things.
Beyond these walls lay the pillars of Nosgoth, the seat of Kain's empire.
Yeah, they asked my
Humbling
feelings
now
about it.
appeared, collapsing into the dust of its former magnificence. And yet, I had only
Probably
just
was.
emerged.
I mean,
The instant
the
between
company
my
is
execution
selling all
and
their things
resurrection,
now. So
Centuries had apparently passed.
Okay, so
This
it's been
world is
centuries since
wrecked with
Cain threw
cataclysms.
Raziel
The
into the
earth
pit
strains to
of
shrug off the pestilence of Cain's parasitic
souls,
empire. The fate of
fire.
this world was preordained in an instant by a solitary man. Unwilling to martyr himself to restore Nosgoth's balance, Kain condemned the world to the decay you see. In that moment, the unraveling began. Now it is nearly played out. Nosgoth teeters on the brink of collapse. Its fragile balance cannot hold.